Beautiful souls, it's Jessy here, and thank you so much for joining me today. Now guys, in this pick a card reading, we're going to figure out what your first impression is on other people, so what they think of you the first time that they see you. Okay, so for that I prepared 4 decks today, starting with group number 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what I'd like you to do is just take a moment right now and to focus upon this question, like what is the first impression that I make on other people? And when you've done that, open your eyes and pick one of these card decks that resonates with you the most, or card decks that resonates with you the most. When you've done that, go down below in the comment box or in the description box, so I'll leave the timestamp that will bring you right to your reading. So I just want you to give a little disclaimer today that to remind you that, this is the way other people see you and not per se how you are, but this is like the first impression that people get of you. So if you're curious about that, just have a fun with this video and let me know what you think in the comment box down below. For now, without further ado, let's dive into this video. Hi there, group number 1, so here because you're drawn to the Greenwich Oracle card deck with the tourmaline on top. So let's see how your first impression is on other people. So first up, we're going to start off with the Greenwich Oracle card deck and see what we're going to get out of it. So the first one is Agreement Strawberry. So with agreement, I'm getting you may come off the first impression as someone who is maybe a little bit rigid. So agreement, I feel, is agreement to you. So you might be like someone who is very punctual and a little bit rigid when people first meet you and see you. So let's see what else we have. Then we have the card of the ritual. And with the card of the ritual, I really can sense that, the first impression that you make is that you might be very structured and well put together. And I do feel like people notice right away from you that you kind of have some sort of routine to you. So maybe you have a morning or a night routine or something, but it really shows that you kind of work through a routine, or you do your things in, a typical routine, and that people notice that when they meet you. And the third card that we have here is the card of happiness. So I feel like you are someone who has a really bubbly energy, and that people love to be around you because, everyone loves to be around happy and loving and funny people. So I feel like you have a really great energy about you, and that people like to be around you. Even though you can be very punctual and have certain routines. Then we have the card of inner peace. So I feel like when people are around you, they feel just at peace. You bring them peace. You gave them a safe haven, so a place to feel safe. And then we have the card of reinvention. So I feel like with you, you might have some odd and quirky, some quirky traits about you that people find just, funny about you, or that are just different than other people. So people feel there is something about you that it's just lights up the room because you're different, and it shows that you are different. But I feel like you are really confident of being different and being the way you are, without allowing that to make you insecure. And then we have the card of the Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. Okay, so from this card, I can feel maybe because you are a little bit the agreement type, you might come off just a little bit my way is the way and I don't like it any other way. So you might come across a little bit stubborn, as I said, a little bit rigid in your behavior. And it doesn't mean that you have to be like that, but you might come across maybe in the way that you talk towards other, that people might think, okay, my God, this is someone who really wants something and really has to be done the way they're thinking it. However, you do come across as the fair woman, the links or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. So this is just, it might be that you are just a blonde person, or has gray or white hair. So this is a really typical outside appearance. So really funny that came out. And you are as well perceived as this 10 card, so celebration, fun, enjoyment. So you can really feel people love to be around you, even though you're already very punctual and stuff. With the happiness, you have that bubbly energy. People really feel at peace and at ease with you, so they like to be around you, to have fun. When they are around you, they really enjoy themselves. I feel like you are someone that they can really talk to, and that, as I said, they feel really peace at, so they can go and grab a drink with you, and you're always maybe in for something fun. At least that's how you come across. And we have the clouds, temporary problems. So I see maybe people might be a little bit intimidated when you maybe walk into a room. They might just think, oh my God, this is a person that I'm going to have trouble with. This is a person that, they might feel just a little bit intimidated by you because they see you as clouds and they see you as, someone who's a little bit intimidated and that they have to be like a little bit very off. So let's see, sorry for that. So let's see what other cards we have right here. So we have lavender, surround yourself with love. And with that, I can see that people really love, as I said, to be around you. People feel like they can be totally, just at ease and at peace with you. I feel like people have the feeling that they can become friends with you real easily. And that's because like you're the 10 card and that people feel like they can go and have a drink with you because you have like a really fun, enjoyable energy around you. And then stars, you can manifest your every wish. So I feel with this, like when people are around you, they can feel like they can do anything. So maybe you make people feel a little bit stronger or more confident when they are around you. And I do also feel like maybe people feel like you are a very lucky person, like things have come to you or in a favorable manner. So people are really like in awe of what you've achieved. And then we have drawing down to the moon, so divine feminine source channel stillness. So I feel like you're someone who is carrying a very divine feminine energy. So it might be that you're really, as I said, put together and you follow like your routine and they see that you are really put together. Maybe you have like really beautiful clothes in the eyes of society or something like that, but they know that there's like something about you that people just find like amazing. And I can feel like maybe sometimes it's just like drawn to receive like a lot of attention, so maybe female or men, but it does get you like a lot of attention. Then we have the card of telekinesis, influence, willpower, control. As I said, I do feel because you have the card of agreement here that, you're someone who can be like very rigid, but also like very influential because you are like that. And because you have like people hanging on your lips that you can really make a difference in people. And people see that like the first time that they see you, they're like, oh my God, I can feel like this person is going to make a difference in my life. And then we have the Three of Wands here. And with the Three of Wands, I can see like people can see a future with you. They can really see like a connection there with you. So on the long term, so not only like on the, right here and now, I can feel like when you do make friends, when people like go through that first impression and you really like them, they feel like they can really connect with you and bond with you on a different level. So you can really have like a beautiful friendship. I feel like you're someone that, will connect easily to people and people will be around you for the longest time. But alongside with that, I do feel like when they know that when you got like on the wrong side of you, that you will, break their heart, that you're someone who can be maybe very cool with words or maybe even be harsh with your words. Because you just don't like to waste your time maybe on other people, and that can be like very intimidated. It could also be that because you have like that many admirers, that they see you as a heartbreaker, because you look like so beautiful on the outside, so people are really admiring you. And then we have the Ten of Wands, and I can see like people perceive you as someone who's carrying like a lot of burden. So in that way, you're influencing a lot of people. It might be that you have like a leadership quality about you, and with that comes like the burden to lead a lot, the responsibility. And so people see that within you. And then we have the Two of Cups here. And with the Two of Cups, I can see like people in the first, they even know, even if you have like that strong trait about you, that you can be like really harsh. And the other side, they know that you're fair and that you will, restore the balance again, and that you will make sure that everyone get what everyone deserves. So I feel like you are a very fair person, and the people that first notice you, they know that about you, they can sense that about you, that, even if you are intimidating in some way, they respect you very much because you treat them like equally, you treat them, with respect and dignity and with a lot of kindness. And with the Nine of Wands here, it just emphasizes the telekinesis card, that you're someone that they think that, you've overcome like a lot of obstacles, that you are the way you are because of your life experiences. So you're someone that they see like a really strong and powerful person who has like a background, who's experienced like a lot, and who has like a wisdom, but also a fiercefulness to them, a fight power within them, that they can come like really far. So for me, it's just like an emphasizing of the telekinesis card. So overall, Group number one, this is what I'm getting from you. They're seeing like a really fearful person who definitely is in for fun, but also can be like really has like that perseverance and courage, but a little bit of the stubbornness when you might not get like the way the things that you want, but it also will get you like really far, and that's like what they're noticing. And I feel like you're really beautiful on the outside, so it can be like a little bit intimidated for some, but it also like gets you a lot of attention, so people might see you like as the heartbreaker. But on the other hand, when you are like with friends, it can be like really long-term friendship. And I do feel overall you treat people with kindness and dignity. So what can I say about you? This is the way people see you at first. Give me a like there if this reading resonated with you. And if you're new here and you like this video, consider subscribing to my channel. I will really love to have you around. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye! Hi there, group number 2. So you're here because you're drawn to the Daily Crystal Inspiration Oracle card deck. So let's see what this card can tell me on how people perceive you at first. So I'm really curious about that. Remember that, you know, whatever is coming out today is just like how people see you and not exactly like maybe how you are. So yeah, we have like the black tourmaline. So we have protect your energy. So I can feel with the black tourmaline here that you might come across as someone who is very protective of the things that they love. So people know like there is like a good side to you or a bad side to you, and if they want to get like on the good side, they need to work hard because you don't allow people maybe, you know, right away on your good side. So I feel like with this, it shows that you might be a little bit cautious at first, and that is like how people see you. And then we have the rainbow obsidian to heal your heart. So I can feel with that, as I said, it really correlates with the black tourmaline. It shows that at first you might just be a little bit of someone who just watches and observes before you act. And people really notice that about you, that, you know, you're someone who just takes it step by step, that you're just a little bit cautious. And then we have the epidote who says like go deeper. And I feel like at some point they might just like miss that deeper connection with you because in the beginning you are so observant that they just don't see at first like what you're all about, and they might be missing like that side of you, and that they really want to get to know you, but you might become a little bit mysterious at first. And then we have the card of balance. So when they see you, I feel like they see a really balanced person who kind of like has everything under control. But that also can like be a mask from you, just because you keep like your feelings maybe a little bit hidden at first, and that you need time to, you know, get to that place where you can share your feelings and emotions. And then we have that inner peace. So along with that, I can feel like you come across as a really peaceful and just, you know, a really gentle, soft, and still person. So when people are around you, they just feel like, you know, they can be around you and that you're just fine to be around. You're just, they kind of like, ooh. So I just feel like people just like to be like around you and they enjoy your company very much. And then we have the kangaroo. Unsettled times need to plan ahead. So maybe you come across as someone who, even though you come across like as balanced, it feels like you might be always doing things maybe last minute. And I feel maybe they feel a little bit of an anxious energy when they meet you at first. So you might come across as you're not planning things pretty well, as it's like a last moment thing. But however, you kind of like have like that mask that they don't see like how anxious you are about things. Turkey, so someone is behaving stupidly. Oh my God. Okay, so in the beginning, you might come across, maybe because you are someone who keeps their emotion like pretty quiet and stuff, I feel you might come across like a little bit awkward. Maybe you are clumsy in a way, and people find that just a little bit odd in the beginning, like, you know, what is this person doing? And especially if they feel like you're not planning things ahead, it might come across like you're not thinking about the things that you're doing. However, we have the lily here with spiritual love, and I can literally feel maybe you are someone who is a little bit different from the other people, considering that you might be highly spiritual or have like a connection with the spiritual realm, and that might be just what they really find odd and what they find maybe stupid or just a little bit, you know, out of place. And because they don't know what it is, they just might label it a little bit different than you might do it yourself. So it's not like saying like you're stupid or anything. It's just like saying like people have like their own thoughts about things, and that doesn't have like to be correct. So then we have the valley, the personal strength and peace that assure success. And I feel like though you might come maybe across as clumsy, or someone who maybe with the kangaroo, it shows that you're someone who just doesn't have like a good morning routine or something. You're just someone who pick up their clothes in the morning, do something like really quick. So on the outside, it don't seem like you're a really put together person. But then when you get to talking the first time, it shows like you have like a lot of strength and a lot of knowledge. So they're kind of left in awe when they actually start talking with you, even though it's like the first time. Your appearance is like something else than your words. I feel like those kind of like are a little bit in contradiction with each other. And then we have the lavender, surround yourself with love. And with that, I do feel like people really like to be around you. They really like to have like deep conversations with you. So from the first time that they meet you, they feel like you are very well communicative, and that you can speak out your mind and your thoughts, and that you are like really, really, fun and just like a good spoken person. And then we have the card of the mirror, treat your body like the palace it is. And I feel, yeah, like you are very happy the way you are, even though if you are a little bit strange, even if people find you to be like a little bit odd, like you have like that card of the turkey, that you don't match up to like what society thinks that you should be. You're very, very, happy with yourself and the way you look. And with that, people notice that and they admire that. They kind of like think, okay, I need to maybe rethink on how I think about this person, because this person is actually pretty comfortable with the way they think and they are. And then we have the food and roots, respect, survival, liberation, and freedom. And that for me really tells me that, it really correlates with the mirror, that for some reason they feel like they can be free around you because you don't have because you're different. Maybe you are just like an open book, and they can like tell anything to you, and they don't like have to be like what society think of them, because you allow them to be who they are. So right from the start, they feel like a huge respect for you and the way you are, and they feel like they can be like free, just liberated from everything, from every string that you are. They feel like, with you, anything is possible. And then we have the witch's wound, which is remedy, medical medicine, sacred heart, and another day. And I feel with this, I feel you kind of like have like a healing energy around you that really helps people to go beyond what they think, to really help them to see things in a different perspective. And people can see like, or feel like that magical energy around you. It's like a magical attraction that you have towards other people. And yeah, people feel just like very at ease to talk with you about their problems, or heart-related problems, so emotional problems here. And they see you as a person who is very strong. So you come across as a person, even with all your quirkiness, even with everything, you come across as a person who is very confident, and who can be like dominant when you have to be, but really fair as well. So we have the Five of Wands here. So with the Five of Wands, I do feel like people feel a lot of competition coming from you. So at first, they might be like really intimidated from you. I feel like even though you are a little bit quirky, even though you might not look the way society might want you to be, they are very much intimidated. And they might see like a huge competition in you, and try to get that competition, or try to win the things that they want. I feel like some might even be like jealous of everything that you've accomplished, but many see that you've worked really hard with the Eight of Pentacles to get what you to get where you are, and to get what you have at this moment. So I do feel that people notice that you are a pretty hard worker, and that they actually admire that. They just kind of like wish that they would have like that too. And with the Nine of Wands, it really correlates with the Eight of Pentacles, because it shows that you are someone who is, has that perseverance, and will go like through anything to reach their goals, and will pull through even when, they face challenges or face kind of like difficult situations. You will pull through. You will definitely pull through with everything that's going on. And you are the Queen of Pentacles, which means that you are a very intellectual person who really also connects with their intuition when it comes to making decisions. So I feel like you are a very well-balanced person who they see has like that material success, but also like is a very witty, wise, and intelligent person. So group number 2, these are the cards that I have for you. This is what people think of you when they first see you. Hit the like button if this resonates with you. And if you like these types of video, make sure that you subscribe to my channel to receive more updates from these types of videos. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! Well, hello there, group number 3. You're here because you're drawn to the Spirit Animal Wisdom Oracle card deck that I have right in front of me. So let's see what the Oracle card decks can tell me about how people perceive you at first, right? So this is the first card, and you come across as the hedgehog. And with the hedgehog, it says like acceptance, embrace who you are. So I feel like when people notice you at first, when people see you, the first impression is that you're very comfortable with who you are, and that you show that in the way you talk, the way you walk, that, you know, there's like nothing to be afraid of, that you're just so happy with, you know, everything that you've accomplished. And then we have the wolf card. So we have the heart medicine, let go of that which does not serve your highest good. So I feel like when people see you at first, they know that you're someone that can see like right through their soul. I feel like they are very aware that you're a person who just can, you know, see right through another person. So I feel like they know that you're a very intuitive person, and that they just have, maybe some people are like on edge when they see you because they know like, oh my god, this person can like see like right through me. There's like no secret that they can hide from you. And then we have the dog, the divine service. How can you serve yourself better? So I feel with that, that you are a person who's always putting effort in for other people, and that you're always like serving other people and helping other people out. And that people actually notice that at first, and how kind you are, but also that you are kind to yourself, and not only like on other people, so that you really give, but you can also receive. So that's like really beautiful. And then we have the card of the Artemis, and it shows me that people think that you're very independent. When people see you, they see like an independent person who can really stand on their own, who just like made it on their own. So they see a really powerful person in front of them. So that can also like be like really intimidated. And then we have the card of Aryan hood, and it means fertility. So with that, I get that there is a very feminine energy around you, which really shows me that people find you really beautiful. When they see you, people are very attractive to you, as if they really just admire you, but they really want to be as well around you, be like with you. So it might be that you might have like a lot of admirers because people see like something really beautiful in you. And then we have goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Now with that, I get that just people see that you have like a lot of going on for you. So it might be that you're not only mentally secure, but also spiritually. So when people see you, they see like a whole person. They see like a full person who's like completely imbalanced mentally, but also spiritually. And it might also be that you are a very, you know, wealthy person, or that you have abundance around you. So people can see that by the way that you look and how you come across. And then we have the card of the sun, happiness and well-being. So people see you as someone who is like very happy and has like a really loving, happy energy around them. And you come across as being like a person who's like well-balanced and, you know, it's just healthy. I can feel like vitality from you. And that's like what they're feeling, what they're getting from you. And then we have the chain of events that will affect your life. So I feel like when you meet someone, it could be very much possible that people know that by meeting you, something, you know, might just happen to them. So in a good way, like you are a chain in, you know, in events. You can start a spark, you can start something, so you get things going. And that is like what people notice about you. Then we have the club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. So I feel like you come across maybe as someone who is pretty soft, and that people might think that they can take advantage of you because you come across maybe as being a relative naive person at first. So let's see what the other cards have here in store for you. And then we have voyage. You already have all the answers. So I feel like you have kind of like a wisdom within you, that when people ask you things, you know the answers to that. So I feel with this, people kind of like admire you because you have life experience that is like not like only beauty, but there is like the brains as well. So they really feel like there is a deeper layer to you. And then we have the lighthouse, don't doubt your self-worth. And I feel that you very much know how much you're worth, and that people cannot like make you think any differently about you. And that people know that. People can see that you are very much, you know, very worthy of everything that you have, and that you carry it, you know, you carry it well. And then we have the card of the ocean moose, water's wisdom, intuition, hermit-like discovery. And these cards really correlate with the card of the voyage. It shows that, you know, you have a deep intuition. It also correlates with the card of the wolf. I feel like people can sense at the first, you know, when they meet you, that you not only have like a great intuition, but that there is like a deeper knowledge to you, that water wisdom. And water, you know, it relates with emotions. So I feel like you can really read people emotionally, and that they come to you when they need that. But at first you can just sense like how people are feeling, and you are very, very a master in adapting to their emotions and to their feelings. So you are very wise at that, and people notice that they can connect really well with you. And then we have the card of the raising winds, a magical release, calling intention and strongholds. And people really see you as, you know, a rising wind, as someone who brings new things to life, as a magical release. As I said, maybe people come to you to you know, talk to you about things. Even if they just meet you like right away, they are just opening up about their life or about events that happen to them, because they feel like they can tell you stuff that, you know, they never told like anyone before. And then we have the Knight of Cups. So I feel like when people see you, they see you as like a new opportunity, as someone who brings in like a breath, a breath of fresh air. That is what I was going to say. And then we also have like the Two of Cups here. So I feel like you treat people like with respect, with dignity, and that people really like to be around you, that they feel like you treat them like very fair, like everyone is your friend. Even though you are like very beautiful, you don't treat them like, you know, scums or something. You treat them like equally, and you give like everyone like equal chances, and they feel like you are just really fair, and that they can be who they are around you. And then we have the Four of Swords. However, I do feel with the Four of Swords coming up here that I feel like some kind of threat, and that's just like the first impression, though I can feel here that people just see you like that, but you know, you're not a threat in any kind. But people are just like afraid that you will maybe sneak up on them and, you know, turn out to be like something else, so that you might be like two-faced or something like that, but you're not. And then again, we have, you know, everything is fine here with, I guess this is like the Ten of Swords. So I feel like because you are like this beautiful person, beauty on the outside, that people might think that you are a heartbreaker, that, you know, you're someone who is going to break their heart, that they might not be worthy of your time. So people might really feel intimidated at first when they meet you. Let me shuffle again, because that was like a huge pile of cards. So let's see what else we have. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. But in the end, you know, they also feel like you are very much, as I said with the Two of Cups here, that you're very much someone who will share everything. That is, you know, especially with the dog right here, that you're someone who's really in for serving, and is actually a giver, and that you will give a lot. I feel like you will even maybe put someone else's needs before you, even though you really take care of yourself. But sometimes you really put other one's needs in front of you to show that you are a really great giver as well as a receiver. So group number 3, this was the reading that I have for you. If it resonated with you, be sure to give this video a thumbs up so I know that. And if you're new here and you like this reading, consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you around. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! Hi there, group number 4. So you're here because you were drawn to the messages from your animal spirit guide tarot oracle card deck. So let's see what these cards can tell me on how people perceive you at first. So let's see. So when people see you at first, they see you as a Kiwi, do a walking meditation each and every day. So I feel like they see you as a person who is very much maybe in their thoughts, in their mind. So I feel like at first you may come across as a person who's a dreamer, and you might also come across as a person who just is like in their head, in their thoughts, in meditation. And then we have the card of the Condor. You're too enmeshed in the situation to step back and see the higher picture before you make decisions. Okay, and with that, I do see like, because you're very much in your thoughts, I feel like people perceive you as someone who is a thinker. So that means that you have like insight into the situation, that you can control the situation by flying above. So they see you as like a wise person who can fly above of the situation, like an observer. And let's see what else we have. We have the Hawaiian owl. And the ancestral spirits as offering for guidance now, so pay close attention to the signs from omens. So an owl is an animal that's like really wise, and it holds like, you know, ancient life lessons right here. So as I said, I do feel like they when they first see you, they see you as like a really intelligent person who holds like wisdom within them, but also like life experiences, and that can come because you are just like someone who comes across maybe as a little bit of a nerdy person, or just like a dreamy person who's always like thinking and maybe also reading something and just like in their head. And then we have the card of transcendence. And with the transcendence card, I feel like when they see you, I feel like people just like feel like a deeper connection right away with you, that they can transcend to a different, on a higher level. So that because you are like, you have like that wisdom within you, they can like transcend to just like a higher place of being around you. And then we have the card of resurrection. So I feel like with you, there's something I feel like mystical about you, that when they see you, they know like, you know, you might be into like a mystical hobby or something kind of like witty or strange. And I feel with that, it's like you spark something in people around you, that they kind of like think, okay, if this person can do it, I can do it, right? I can do like something who's like strange or odd or something like that. And then we have the card of the valley, the personal strength and peace that assures success. So as I said, when they meet you, they feel like you are someone who's like very wise, and, you know, and they see like that wisdom has like brought you a lot of success, and that there's like a deep strength around you because you have like that wisdom, and it might come like from life experiences, but there is something like really magical around you. And then we have the card of change, a chain of events that will affect your life. So as we have here the card of transcendence along with the card of chain, they feel like, you know, when you bump into someone's life, I feel like with the wisdom that you have, you might just like change a lot of people when you meet them at first, because you bring like a lot of information to them, and that can really change the way they see things, and, you know, will make them change the way that they're acting, they're behaving, or their life. And then we have like the club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. So I pretty much feel that maybe because you're like a quiet person, that they might think that, you know, they can do whatever they want to you, because sometimes the quiet ones get like walked all over. But I feel like this is not the case with you, that it's just like the appearance. But yeah, in the beginning, they might feel like they can take you and they can like do anything, you know. It's so funny because I'm like getting cards that I just had like in the other reading, like from all the cards I'm like getting exactly like the same cards. And then we have like the card of the ram, which is stubborn and aggressive person. So I feel like they kind of like feel like when you can as well be, you know, even though you might come across as quiet and naive, you might also come across as really stubborn and aggressive person at times. So it might be like when you want something, people might see like a different side of you, and then will be like, oh my God, I didn't know like this person could be like this as well. So they might see like a different side of you. And we got the card of thorns, wave together the crown you deserve. So I feel like sometimes, you are very aware that you are wise and that you can do like a lot, that you can manage a lot. So people might perceive this as a little bit being a little bit cocky, and they might feel like you are drawing like too much attention to yourself or something like that. So they might feel like, you know, that you're just like too cocky at times. And then we have the card of the lighthouse, don't doubt your self-worth. And I feel like even though when people think like that, you are very much aware of what your worth is, and that you're not like making anyone tell you anything differently, because you know that, you know, this is just the way you are, and that you're very happy the way you are, even though you might have like strange hobbies or something that people find like fascinating. This is like the way you are, and that you are enough. And then we have opening circles, protection, ritual, lesson, simplicity. So I feel like when they are around you, when they meet you at first, they feel like you are, as I said, a little bit protective of yourself, and maybe from giving like information. You might be like someone who is an observer at first, and also who just enjoys like the simple things in life, so that you don't need like a lot to be content. And then we have the raising winds, and this is about you just like raising the winds, just you know, stirring things up, giving like a different perspective to things. So I feel like when people are around you, they suddenly see like, okay, there's another way to approach the situation, and you bring like that fresh air. There's like something amazing about you. And then we have the Empress. So I feel with the Empress that, you know, even though you have like your quirky hobbies or traits, I feel like people still see you as someone who is really beautiful. So that means like you are meeting these society standards that, you know, what beautiful implicates here. So I really feel like people see you as someone who's like, I feel like they see you as someone who's like really clean, really beautiful, who really takes care of themselves, who dresses nice or something like that. And that you are someone as the high priestess who's very much someone who's intuitive and who goes inwards to seek the answer and not so much like seeking answers from other people. And with the Hierophant right here, I do also see that people find you to be a little bit rigid. So it might be that you like to follow rules, or that you have like problems with people breaking rules. And that people find you to be like a little bit rigid on that side, or maybe think like you have an older thinking pattern that has like aged for some kind. And then we have the Hermit card. So people really think, I feel like that there's really something mystical about you, because you're someone who always goes like inwards and are really like in their thoughts. So you're someone maybe that is hard to read at first, because they don't know like what's going on and they feel like intimidated by that. And then we have the Strength card, and that really shows me that you are a really strong person, and that you come across as a really strong, confident person. So people just know that when they are around you, they do have like a leader around them. Not that you might actually ambition the job of a leader, because I don't feel like you want that. But they do feel with the Three of Wands that they can really rely on you, that whatever bond that they have with you, that you are a reliable person. Because as I see here, there's like a long distance here. You're gazing in the future. So I do feel like when they meet you at first, they see like someone who they can build upon and who's like really trustworthy. So group number 4, this was your card reading. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new here, consider subscribing to my channel if you like the content. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!